Good morning. This is Mornings with Michael. This is Monday, April 10th. Hope everybody is having a great day so far. You had a great weekend. Happy Easter again to everybody. Before we get started, we'll go over some of the news. At first, the market was up on the employment report of Friday, and then it went down, and we'll take a look at what it's doing now. It's a busy week. March CPI comes out Wednesday, Consumer Price Index, and the Producer Price Index comes out on Thursday. Retail sales and bank earnings come out on Friday. I'm just going to do a check here. Wanted to make sure my mic was on. Non-farm payroll came in at 236,000 versus 239,000. February was raised from 311 to 326,000. Manufacturing fell 1,000, and labor participation rate rose a tenth to 62.6% participation. Hourly earnings were up 0.39%. A lot of earnings coming out before the open on Friday for banks, which are BlackRock, Citicorp, JP Morgan, PNC Financial, and Wells Fargo. All reporting pre-market. Stocks remain well for 2023, but the market rally has been deceiving, with the biggest gains compromise of some of the biggest tech companies in the world. NVIDIA is up 85% year to date. Microsoft's up 21%. Facebook Meta, META, is up 79%. Salesforce is up 45%. Tesla is up 50%. Apple is up 26%. Amazon's up 21%, and AMD is up 42% year to date. In the Asian markets, Nikkei index rose 115 points to 27,633, and the Shanghai index fell 12 points to 3315, and the Hang Seng index gained 56 points to 20,331. In Europe, most major markets were closed. The dollar is flat, and Bitcoin prices were up 1.5% to 28,300. Let's see what else we got here in the news. World news: China announced it's going to conduct military drills around Taiwan Island for 3 days from Saturday. The U.S. said it deployed a cruise missile submarine in the Middle East. Russia has formally charged detained Wall Street journalist correspondent Ivan Gershkovich with espionage. Jon Rahm overtook Brooks Koepka to win the Masters, taking the green jacket, while Phil Mickelson surged up the leaderboard on Sunday to finish tied for second. Way to go, Phil. Tesla cut prices in the U.S. between 2 and nearly 6%, his website showed. Tesla will build a factory in Shanghai to make a Megapack energy storage product. See, we got Tupperware brand said it sees substantial going concern doubt, and it's taking action to improve its capital structure. A California Tesla owner sued the company in a prospective class action lawsuit, accusing it of violating the privacy of customers. ExxonMobil eyes potential mega deal with shale driller Pioneer Natural Resources to buy the $49 billion market cap Pioneer. GasLog will acquire the outstanding common units of the partnership of GLOP, not beneficially owned by GasLog, for overall consideration of $8.65 per common unit in cash. Greenbrier GBX. Their earnings came out 99 cents versus 61 cents estimate. HB Fuller raises quarterly dividend to 8% to 20.5 cents. WD-40, our lubrication company, quarterly second quarter earnings came in at 121 versus 115. Teck, the mining company, said its steelmaking coal sales were 6.2 million tons in the first quarter within previously disclosed guidance. First Republic Bank said in a regulatory filing on Friday that it will suspend payments of quarterly cash dividends. Capital One Financial said Walmart filed a lawsuit seeking to end the company's credit card partnership. Jack Henry Associates mentioned positively in Barron's, saying financial software provider is trading at its cheapest valuation in years. Banks once again reduced their borrowings from 2 Federal Reserve backstop lending facilities in the most recent week. Merck and Nestlé discontinuing phase 3 melanoma combination study. Federal judge suspends FDA approval of the abortion pill. Insight downgraded to sector perform from outperform at RBC Capital. Taiwan Semiconductor said March revenue fell 15% year over year to 145.41 billion Taiwanese dollars. Samsung to cut chip output to ride out the downturn. They reported a likely 96 plunge in first quarter operating profit on Friday. TikTok owner ByteDance Limited's profit last year soared to a record, surpassing that of China technology giants Tencent and Alibaba for the first time. The Financial Times said earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization, or EBITDA jumped 79% to 25 billion in 2022. Shipments by all PC makers combined slumped 29% to 56.9 million units, below the levels of early 2019. And finally, Super Mario Brothers movie won the global weekend box office with an estimated 368 million and was officially had the biggest worldwide opening ever for an animated film. Congratulations to Super Mario Brothers. They surpassed Frozen 2's 358 million and broke the 225.3 million record this year held by Ant-Man and the Wasp. So there you go in the news. Let's take a look at our markets. I'm going to share the screen here. Here we got, was looking earlier at what was up today. Kutera is up a little over 2%. Let's go to the top of our list here. Ebex, IT company, had gapped up earlier. It's pulling down to the lowest part of its range, still up 15.7%. Greenbrier Companies, which we just read in the news, is up nearly 8% after being up much higher earlier. Micron Technology is at its high. It's up nearly 8% for the day. And we'll look at Pioneer, which ExxonMobil said they want to purchase, up 5.6%. They were up much earlier as they bounced off the 200-day moving average. TJ Therapeutics is at its high, up 20%. On news of the drugs. Silex, which has been bouncing around here, is up 4.19%. And Nuvalent, some of our biotechs are moving up, is up 7.34%. And take a look what's moving down this morning. Arbor Realty Trust is down 5%. Anheuser-Busch, which is down 2.87%. Keenan Holdings down 2%. Got a HireQuest, was down further earlier. It's down 4.5%. And this issue in Mexico had been doing quite well. It's just down slightly, 1.71%. Homeware and houseware. The Mexican market has really been doing well, so have to continue to look at that. Here's tech, which was in the news. It's down 3.6%. And we'll take a look at one more before we get to the ETFs. Veris Residential is off 1.46%. Let's look at the markets. The NASDAQ is down about 1% this morning. The VIX, once again, let's see, it's done this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, gone up to 20 and then pulled back. So we'll keep our eye on this and watch the VIX, and then it's reversely correlated with the S&P 500. S&P 500 is down 0.62%. The Dow is down 0.14%, and the small caps are up 0.12%. Take a look at our dollar. Dollar looks like has bounced up to its just under, it bounced above its 10, 20, and just below its 50-day moving average. Gold is pulling back on this. Silver is trying to hang in there. Still down 0.5%. Take a look at our cryptocurrencies. Yeah, Bitcoin is doing well today. It's bouncing out of its consolidation. And Ethereum, it's remaining steady from where it bounced last week. It's down 0.65%, just 6 cents. And we'll take a look at our yields. Yield is, oh, that's huge gap up on our yield. Bumping its head on its declining 10-day moving average. Yield on the 20 is up, as gapping up as well. So we'll have to continue to watch that. That's going to put pressure on the NASDAQ and some of the high valuation stocks. So let's take a look at energy. This is metals and mining. Bounced off of its 10 and 20-day moving average, pulling back slightly. Energy is bounced above the 50-day moving average. Same with drillers. Our airlines are up slightly, hitting their head on the 20-day moving average. SMH. Semiconductors are up this morning. Builders are pulling back. Well, it looks like they've nearly got to the 50-day and then they're pulling back to their 20-day. This isn't a good setup. Generally, you want to have the 10-day, 20-day above the 50-day. So we'll see what our builders can do. Biotech is pulling back off of their declining 20-day. Take a look at the other biotech, pulling back to its 50-day. This one's generally done better than the other biotech. Real estate, which is a concern with commercial real estate, see if it can get a bid here. Tech was pulling back slightly. Software is hitting its head on its 10-day moving average. Now, this is the way you want to see that all the, for a bullish trend. The 10 is above the 20, 20 is above the 50, and the 50 is above the 200. And it looks like it's trending higher. And our transportation, we're trying to hold in there. Looks like a little cup. Pull back a little handle here, see if they can break out. So that's our report for this morning. Hope everybody has a fantastic Monday, has a great start to the week. Wish you all well. And once again, this has been Mornings with Michael for informational and educational purposes only. Hope everybody has a great week. Get out there and continue to work on your goals and build your activities to meet those goals. If you have any personal finance questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll begin to work on a strategy for you.